Alright, today's match, Mother Gothel versus Jafar.
So the Pumpkin King playing Mother Gothel in match. What match is this? This is a 38 in the second round of the consolation bracket.
I'll be honest, I'm not following which matching which bracket all the matches are.
That's kind of fair. We kind of started going all over the place. So, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
First thought, Jafar is going to win.
Yeah, they have different play styles as Mother Gothel is searching for multiple cards to get towards her objective incrementally, whereas Jafar is hunt items, move an item, capture someone.
Right, Mother Gothel is starting, and can you...
Is there conditions that are very relevant for Mother Gothel in this matchup?
She will probably trigger Deception. I believe the carpet is free strength. Jafar will be moving the lamp, so Egomena will definitely be triggered. I don't think they will be game changing though, because moving stuff is Jafar's late game plans. But yeah, Deception will trigger definitely by hypnotizing the genie.
Interesting.
But Jafar's condition will trigger a lot more this game. Early
Yeah,
Deadpool.
that's what I'm kind of feeling.
Alright. Fair. That's a okay play.
Yeah, gets him 2 trust.
Ours needs to be money gathering, which is a fair tune.
Jafar is one of the more lucky villains with the locked token in the sense he has 2 fate actions at his disposal. But unlucky in the sense he doesn't get to discard a card actions.
That's true, but thanks to scrying, that's not as bad as it sounds.
That is true. He has the cards to get around that fact. It's honestly one of the interesting perks of Jafar having.
Early Deception was discarded. That's fair because
Oh,
neither the brush or the crown is in play. The crown is in Gothel's hand though. Question is if she's going to risk playing it. She's moving.
playing and moving Rapunzel meat,
That's
not bad.
interesting. He decided to do that because he has a Steppington Brother in hand, but he's playing that next turn. And the brush is also in hand now. Which means
Okay.
Deception should have been saved actually, but hindsight. Okay, we take Palace Guard at the streets. Guess he wants to keep it clear.
Yeah, the streets of Agrabah is an important location for Jafar early game.
Well, the whole game, since
Using
that's a discarder location and a fate location. There's a brush and Rapunzel. Discard bad guy, of course. No reason to play it.
I'm impressed at the trust build here.
Gothel has had a very good card order compared to Jafar, so start with the magic lamp. So he doesn't really want to throw it away unless Gazim shows up before the amulet. There goes another deception. So they are gone until he can get it back in hand with manipulations, which he can trigger immediately when he draws it.
Ooh.
Well, on Gothel's turn. Aging, and there goes the brush.
Oh, that's right. I need to change my color to a player's so I can interact and see some stuff.
Is Dorf actually thinking about this? No, he isn't. No, he isn't.
Scarlet or with an X. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's no reason not to remove the brush, especially that early.
Oh, we don't need a Ursula guidebook up on the top right. Sorry,
Both are going to
viewers.
discard.
So Jafar isn't having that much luck with his item hunts, is he?
No, the pendant is in the later half of the deck, which is a 50-50% chance, of course. But Gothel is going to throw out his whole hand, I think, after fating, because you don't need the two deceptions in her hand, nor the second card allowing the bad guy.
Raja. Now, would you put Raja to where there's a ally ready just to
I
force
would,
a vanquish action the later turn, future turn?
well, I think it's good for Gothel to slow down his fating, because the palace isn't such a good place for Jafar at the moment.
You know, I think I agree with this placement because I feel like no matter where you played Raja, the Jafar would be tempted to go to the left location,
He just bites poor Arya.
and by putting it in the right, it forces.
Yeah, it, Riker would have been safer at the palace. That would have
Oh,
triggered deception, but there was nothing to kill.
defeat a hero with a strength of 4. Oh yeah, I forget about that card.
Snake Staff is
There's only
out.
one location it's not useful.
Ooh,
The staff is
Jafar
out,
just drew a Gasim, and he has section necessary sacrifice. So it's good to play
and does
Gasim and
he
then
have?
discard the lamp.
He actually does not have a hypnotize and
Fine.
discard.
No, they have.
Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Gothel took back I Love You More and not the brush. That's surprising, actually.
Let's see. Gothel is start your turn with 10 trust. Jafar is start your turn. Yep. Actually, you know what's interesting is when you use the alt to look at their movers. Kind of cool, actually.
It bothers me that Gothel's mover is turned 45 degrees wrong. Because if you look closely, the mover actually has the sash, which is the front of the mover. Here goes the Stamping
Interesting.
Brother. And the crown
Aging
went
got.
off.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, alright, I can see why you might want to take I Love You Most back, since Gothel is just going to vanquish Rapunzel next turn and use that. But still, the brush is, well, it is your most efficient way to gain trust, especially now that both aging are gone.
wait. Did he just discard the lamp?
Yeah, because he played Gasim and is going to sacrifice Gasim next turn, or when needed. Gasim lets you take an item back from your discard pile when he is discarded.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, what in the world?
The only risk is if he had to reshuffle his deck before he can discard a Gasim.
A boo! A boo steals a sword. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
but it
got a
doesn't do
sword.
anything.
That's actually thematic to the movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Idiots, we all got swords.
I might have to eat my words because Gothel has 6 trust now, and Jafar is still looking for the pendant.
Oh boy. As Jafar, would you start fading galore? Cause he can.
He can't really until he defeats Abu.
Well, that's true.
Is he going to sacrifice now? But that's early, still doesn't have lamp. I guess he plays crying. Let's hope for the Lamp. The amulet. Nope. Nope. There goes Lost Scrying. There goes
Hey, there's a
Crystal.
hypnotize now.
There goes another
Hypnotize would be really
Scrying.
good.
There's the amulet. Or the pendant.
Now, would you use the activate to get a hypnotize to take care of a boo? And never
Probably
have to worry
would.
about a boo again? Yeah?
Yeah, Boo can
Now,
be
what
fresh.
happens when you hypnotize a boo with a sword? Does the sword attach to any ally at that location, or is the sword discarded?
The sword is discarded.
Okay.
Yeah, Jafar doesn't have double play action next turn, so he's probably just going to sacrifice and fate next turn. Salt and put him at the palace. Yeah, good. Now we can't activate the staff next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, he discarded a guard. That's interesting. Does he really
You
want?
do have quite a few guards, so...
Okay, in his hand, Gothel has all the trust she needs to win. So she might win this, because Jafar still hasn't played the lamp, because he needs to sacrifice Yasim. He plays
Did he take
Yago.
advantage of the scare pendant yet? And did he not get 5 cards in hand like he should have?
I guess he didn't.
Do we remind him? Because it's not
Yeah,
like a May.
it's not the May.
Okay.
And Jasmine is still in his fate deck.
Okay. And it's not a May, so we can help when it's not a May. He's probably a little rushed right now.
A little.
Okay.
Gothel is putting a knife on the guard. Makes sense. Ending their
Actually, I
turn.
think Gothel's been really good at not getting that high item count to trigger deception.
That might have been why he didn't want to get the brush back. But both deception were gone at that point, I believe.
Might be eating some words here. I think Better Gothel is...
Yeah, but yeah, from her core, which is very good, compared to Jafar's, which was very bad, it was a reasonable assumption, I think. But Jafar got the lamp now, and he's going to play it. However, he did put Yago over at the streets for some reason. Usually you want him at the Oasis. This as the first place the lamp goes after you move it from the cave. Oh. No, Jafar can hypnotize the Sultan to get him off the activate action. He can hypnotize anyone actually. He can hypnotize the genie next turn.
It's very possible, but at the moment he has to prioritize fading, so I think he has to fade Abu. Sorry, hypnotize Abu to be able to do what he needs to do. I wonder if he's planning on using Iago to beat Abu. Is what's going on.
Why would you do that? The guard is enough.
Yeah. Oh, he's only 2 strength? Oh, okay. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense then. Okay.
Gothel is going to vanquish Rapunzel with a knife, another trust of the fating. Oh, there's the carpet. Very good, will protect Genie. And
Ooh.
Abu. Carpet is 2 strengths. Good to know. Yep, and that is
Yeah, at this
nice.
case, I think...
Oh, and alive your most. Gothel is very close to winning this.
Oh boy.
Gothel will gain that last one trust she needs next turn because she can move a guard and
So he
play
basically is
the time
forced to.
hair. Stop when I'm talking.
Okay. Yeah, the only action he can actually do this turn is Fate. Do any of these guys solve the issue?
Actually, no, because even if Pascal goes to the tower, she can vanquish him with a revenge to gain one trust, and then move Rapunzel back to the tower and play Let Down Your Hair for 11 trust.
Wait, it's 10 trust, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 8. Oh, boy.
It's,
Oh.
yeah, Gothel has many ways to just win next turn because Jafar can't fate next turn. Yeah, revenge. Makes sense. That's 10.
Yeah, no matter how you do this, Jafar
Mother
can't
knows.
fate, so
Perfect ending to the game where Mother knows best.
yeah.
Yeah, Jafar can't win.
Yeah, we know that.
He should know that because he should know he can't fate.
Yeah, that was okay. I'm gonna look at that win rate real quick now. So Jafar versus Mother Gothel. Jafar on average wins 87.5, which sounds like he's won 7 out of 8 games against uh, Gothel. So okay, Gothel gets the win.
Mhm. Let's see if Gothel is
So
as lucky this time because she had a very good card order.
first or second after seeing his hand. Oh, let me fix that timer.
It's already fixed.
Well, it was on changing mode.
Yeah, then you can just push and hold then to change it back.
15-minute game, not bad.
Interesting. Jafar is starting with the lamp in hand again. Let's see if who gets to mulligan.
Okay, darthjoker wanted second, so he
There,
gets the.
he may mulligan. What is he throwing back? He has Yago in hand too. Is he shuffling his whole hand?
There's an odd benefit to going second.
It,
So
it can benefit
if you,
men if they're getting good mulligan.
that's a good point. I know it statistically improves odds of fast win rates by about 5%, which is quite a lot. All suddenly you can jump from like 0.1. No, I can pull out the.
Okay. He's saving the lamp. I might actually have gone and shuffled the lamp in and kept. Yeah, that wasn't such a good mulligan. Deception
What did
and
he get in exchange?
instead of what was it? Yago and what's the last card? I can't remember. It wasn't good anyway. I think it was a condition. Yeah, I think it was manipulation. He got deception and pass card.
Yeah, Mother Gothel's been good at playing around conditions so far.
Oh, 2 trust in 1 turn. That's nice. And the stabbing 10, which made that misdirection completely risk-free. And she has the brush in hand too. She might win this one quick again.
Oh, let's
Jafar
see.
might
I'm
go
curious.
high fate around because Gothel can't handle getting fate spam that well. Unless both agents are gone in one swoop, then that's fine. Okay, maxing
There's
out
a
the
chance.
tower.
Oh, we gotta put that lock token back.
Yeah. Find an
Technically,
item.
as long as he never moves there, it's
Yeah.
there in spirit.
Here's his item. Yeah. From discarding all 3 cards he has except for the lamp.
Let's see. What does Maximus do? Remind me.
He moves a Royal Rider, so it's it's not a good fate card, sadly.
It's a good. I guess in that case, it's just a good stagnant thing that blocks actions. Then.
Yeah, because I think it would be much better if he could move them anywhere, regardless where he is put, because now he has to be put at their location to move them.
So,
So
quick
that's
question:
Mhm.
Does Mother Gothel have anything that moves heroes?
Yes. The Palace
Okay.
Royal Guards can move a hero when they are moved from the hero's
Oh,
location.
yeah. I guess that makes sense, and it's just it can usually use it on Rapunzel, but you can use it on others.
Yeah. Usually you want, if you can't manage them, move them away from the tower. Let's see, what's he playing? Rasul. That makes sense. Seems it kind of makes sense to want the people at the streets if you're not relying on snake form.
Thematic at the very least.
Well, kinda makes more sense at the palace.
Ah, funny enough, how many times you actually see the guards in the palace? I think is only. I think you see them maybe at 1 or 2 points in the movie, the
Yeah, so we got
original.
one for each location.
You see them a lot more often at the palace in the sequel.
Yeah, because you're more at the palace than on the streets.
Yep.
There goes. She gets back to her tower. Let's see. Yeah, next time we'll probably see the Royal Riders taking care of Maximus. Well, placing
That
down
would
them at
be
least.
interesting.
Oh,
Is if we get a pan.
no frying pan. Okay, yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Get her losing 1 trust and block a play a card action more permanently. Force strength isn't easy to get rid of as Gothel except the Stabbington brothers, so.
Yeah, it'd be an annoyance, but she has the allies in hand to do it, and she has revenge as well.
How many allies have 5 or more strength in Villainous? I know
5 or
Alicia.
more strange? This Felicia,
Yeah,
that's the only one I believe that has 5 or more strength. And the Stabbington brothers.
yeah, intriguing.
Kronk is 6, I think.
Okay, so Kronk. Okay, we're up to 4.
It depends how you count the Omnidroids.
I guess that's a good point. I guess they're Omnidroids, not allies.
They're not strictly allies, but they are in principle allies.
They do count for allies for conditions.
Yeah, no, they don't, but they are handled.
Okay.
Mim's
Oh, just that
dragon
they're
form is
handled like
4,
allies.
so not strong, as strong. Yeah,
See, it's bad a Mim. You don't even care that they're what strength they are because it doesn't matter.
yeah, it's only matter for your opponent.
Yeah. See, that's the only reason as a Mim you should keep track. Maybe is if you trigger their
Mm,
conditions.
I think all her forms should be had strength 3 or 4.
Hmm. That could be a way to that'd be a good discussion. The balance channel. Maybe that would be a way we can nerf her or balance it out, perhaps. But
He clears the streets. I think Mania is used. Nice. So the time we're here, we give him a trust. He can also move Maximus away from the tower next turn if he wishes. Yeah, the time we're here.
If only.
Guard. Move away Maximus. Yep. That turn made lots of sense. Ooh, nice. Deception is in hand. If Jasmine goes bye-bye, so will Maximus.
Funny is the Fate could get the extra item on the field.
Yeah, actually, yes.
So he could actually play the.
Oh,
Well, he'd
yeah.
set up Deception for next turn, but
Oh, 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 oh. Is he paying attention? Yeah, yes, he is. Looked like he almost forgot. That goes Maximus. For free.
good.
Flynn
Flynn Rider or
Rider.
Ulf.
I mean,
Allies may not be moved from Ulf's location. That'd be funny to trap the card on the Snuggly Duckling.
yeah. I wonder what the king and
Flynn
queen are doing
Rider.
at the Snaggle Duckling.
So Flynn Rider's a trust holder. Got it.
Mm-hmm. It's trust neutral. Unless you use revenge. Gothel can take care of Flynn next the turn after this one, if you wish to.
Abu or Raja?
Raja.
I guess Abu could steal an hourglass.
Yeah, no real point of doing that. Better let him be resurrected later.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. What does manipulation say? I don't remember this one. During the turn,
You
if
can
another player has
take
3 or
any card.
more. Oh.
He wants scrying. Yeah, Jafar is still looking for the pendant, and it's bottom half again. But Gothel isn't
Pendant would
as
be
fast.
handy.
He has deception. I think it's waiting for another item. Because he can't discard it yet. Let's go scrying. Let's see those items. What do you think it will be? Is that scimitar or hourglass?
Uh, you know, I'm gonna gander Simity.
Oh, there's a lot of scryings. We're getting lost here.
Oh, Gazim's gone.
It's that!
Well, it's the staff. He is the staff. That ain't the worst one right now with such a big discard pile.
No, it's actually kind of good. I can't use
In
it.
fact, you could activate it now and get hypnotized.
Yeah, but he can't hypnotize next turn because he has no power to do it.
That's a good point. And Raja's not exactly the most worth it target to hypnotize.
Well, if you hypnotize him, he can never go back to the discard pile unless you vanquish with him.
That's a good point. But you need money. Money, 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 money. See, arguably right now, I feel like this is going to go to a 3-game.
Maybe.
So, looking at games played, we have. I was almost positive there's been 8 games. There's been 16 games of Mother Gothel and Jafar previously that are recorded. So, which is a pretty significant number, but not enough to make full conclusions. So,
I wonder why he decided to pay power to get that hypnotize and then just go and discard it.
that's a good question.
He's going to put it back in his hat.
I'm guaranteeing he's grabbing scrying, knowing what he's been
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, must grab scrying. There's no reason not to. At
How
this
many cards
point.
are left in his deck anyway? There's 5 cards left in his deck.
Oh, it's necessary sacrifices. He wants that power. Yeah, but he can't. He has already this. Yeah. He has the crown Is it going to play Deception before the crown is gone? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, it is. Let's
Good
see it.
job. Okay. This is why we have the rule in Villainous tournaments of being forgiving about playing conditions.
Still, though.
Yeah, it's because it's like as an opponent, you're like doing your things, and it's like, okay, when not a bad fate to get out of deception.
Yeah. Oh, Jafar finally draws the pendant. So I
That's
think
good.
now they are on even grounds actually, because Gothel has two trust and two power.
And right now they both have access to only one of their fate actions.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Mother Gothel's more set up to gain her second fate action again.
Yeah, definitely.
Seems like.
That's fate. Oh, Aladdin has to be played. That's annoying.
So Aladdin's gonna steal the snake staff.
Mm-hmm.
At least you get it back if you hypnotize Aladdin.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think the snake staff would be effective for much longer anyway, just because you're
No,
gonna
it's not.
soon shuffle your deck anyway.
So final pendant will be down. Unlocking.
I just moved it for him. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I'll just move it.
Yeah, he can't play anything yet more, so Raya will stay there.
Any other good cards you should discard, or
Saving Snake form is okay. Yeah, but now he can't use the snake staff to get hypnotized, so the deck will be shuffled back in.
yeah, it's kind of realizing that would happen. So I was like, oh, it's okay. He takes the snake staff. It doesn't matter at this point because there's nothing to pull from this card.
He put the knife on the Royal Riders.
Does he have the lamp in hand?
Yes, he has had that
Okay.
lamp in hand since the start again.
Yeah, the lamp you usually want a little later.
Mm-hmm. It's going to. All right. Yeah, we're going to play a lamp because you can't discard if you play the lamp.
Oh, so he maybe wanted to
Might I want to
discard
discard it
first?
before? Yeah, and I don't think he gained any power before doing it either.
He did.
All right.
He had 2 power at the start and then he gained
Okay.
2. So
Yeah,
he had to play the lamp in the first place.
and moves the lamp, of course.
Begin that trick.
Mm-hmm. Abu is still a threat, I believe.
Yep, he is.
He's in discard, but there's one more narrow escape left.
Aladdin's force strength, so he does need the power.
Discard. Fate. Let's see for the carpet or a wish.
Wish or Sultan?
Definitely wish.
Yeah, use the 3 wishes on the genie himself.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Start to shift a little for Jafar, but he's in that gain power phase now, which can be a little slow now, unless he chooses to sacrifice the pendant.
His,
Is he playing Scrying?
yeah,
I guess for an ally.
he he could. Also, it'd be.
Oh,
Oh,
there's Gazim.
Kazim! That's a great one.
He is useless now.
Well, not for money.
At least you only gain one, unless he plans to get back the pendant with Gessim. It's still not. It's still don't.
So he necessarily sacrificed his pendant.
Yeah, which might not be as good as he still needs to dig for Hypnotize now. One was mine to get what back? Ooh, Revenge. That makes sense. Is he going to move something to Flint's location? He's moving the crown.
I gotta take notes from this Mother Gothel player.
Yeah, he's going to vanquish Rapunzel with the Royal Rider, I believe. Move the lamp and play
I
that.
definitely say Mother Gothel's one of the more complicated villains.
She definitely is. I think the Perfectly Wretched is one of the more complicated expansions, and in that I think Gothel is the hardest one to master.
So he chose to move Genie rather than just so he could get his discard a card action.
Makes sense, he needs to dig for that Hypnotize.
Uh-huh.
He got one Hypnotize, but he needs... Yeah, he got...
Now
does he
the
have
only
enough?
problem is
He
he
got enough
can't.
next turn.
Okay. So he's
He needs
planning to
8.
hypnotize the Genie first, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? He doesn't need Aladdin to be gone to win.
That's true.
Let's put another Wishing Genie or Carpet.
Just ignore Aladdin entirely.
Yeah, but here comes
So
a
he's going
Boo.
for the rush win strategy rather than patient, try to fate and clear board.
And
So
here's a
he's
Boo taking
blitzing.
the lamp. So now he needs to defeat a Boo with either Hypnotize, which he only has one of. What? That doesn't work.
What? What just happened? How did he move a boo? Oh, okay, just
Yeah, alright.
bad placement. Got it. Okay.
Good.
Oh, lag, my bad. Oh, okay.
Right. Jafar has no allies to use to take care of a Boo, so he needs to use Hypnotize, which means he needs another copy of Hypnotize Genie. But looks like he's going to take Genie first for 8 power. That hurts.
Oh, yeah. I was noticing a lot of villains in typical have to spend about 15 or 20 power to win the game no matter what anyway.
That sounds about right.
Which is funny because Prince John's the only one who literally states that.
He doesn't need to spend any money.
Well, no, but he needs 20 money to win the game.
Yeah.
So technically, I guess he's one of the higher ones where you need like 30-ish power to
Oh, that's a smart
more
move.
feasibly in the game.
Move Rapunzel back and then vanquish Flynn. Right at 2.
Look at that cloistered board.
And that's 3 more trusts in one go for Mother Gothel. She's 7 away.
Whoo!
Well, no, she's 7 way progress. She's only 3
And she
away.
has two. She has three items on the board. So any deceptions are extremely useful right now.
Which she has none of. And he has no power. He can gain 2 power now, but he has 2 scryings and 2 scimitars. He needs to find allies now.
No. Would you move Genie for the fun of it?
No, that might risk triggering Egomania, which he doesn't have, but still. Are you going to play the last copy or are you going to discard it? Discarding?
That's kind of fair. At this point, hunting
He got Yago and the
anything's.
Deception, that's good. He's going to play Deception for Gothel Fates? No. Shame.
Is there an advantage to that? I'm curious.
Yeah, because if you could block the towers, you couldn't Fate.
Oh, yeah, that's a grand point, actually.
Another trust from the brush. And yes, with the knife, they are strong enough to vanquish Rapunzel with the... Oh my! Yeah, Rapunzel... Gothel might win
So
this.
deception was played.
Gothel
What was
wins!
the fate?
Gothel wins!
Wait.
There's no way for Gothel to lose 2 or more trust.
So it was a blunder not to use deception before he faded.
And no, it wouldn't have helped because the fake card was Frying Pan.
Ah.
Yeah, Gothel wins against Jafar. It was unexpected for me, but
Yeah.
I love to see it because Gothel is one of my top 3.
Jafar went second the second time, and this time it was about a 20-minute game. Okay.
Let's head over to the channel.
Intriguing. Yeah, that's intriguing.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
I commend you. Very good game, Pumpkin King.
Good game, indeed. You're
Yeah.
a excellent Mother Gothel player, Pumpkin King.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's messaging
I
in TTF.
How do you
yeah.
feel, Darth?
I kind of figured this is where this was going to be the end of the road for me.
That's a shame. I thought you
But
had a good chance, but I guess Pumpkin skill and the card order
yeah,
really helped. You started with a lamp both games,
I have started with the lamp literally every game I have played
and it doesn't seem to help
in
you too
this.
much. Just I'm sad to say.
Yeah, literally every game that I've played so far in this battle royale, I have gotten the lamp and my starting hand.
Yeah. That's annoying. That's gonna happen
And
next week,
I
I
would
think.
much rather have Scarab Pendant in my starting hand
Of
than the
course.
lamp.
That's a very fair one to have in the opening hand.
Hmm.
Ooh. And I was trying to judge if one question I have is if you played it back, would you have maybe opted to try and control your board more instead of try to blitz to hypnotize the genie?
Um, I don't know. I might have maybe. Because
Because
for the most part, I'm not worried about a lot of my top actions because if I have the heroes out, like Aladdin, and Aladdin comes out before the lamp, then I'm just going to let Aladdin sit there or hypnotize Aladdin if it's useful.
Mm.
That way, Aladdin can't come back and steal the lamp from me.
mm-hmm.
Or I always try making sure that I can give Abu 2 scimitars or something along that line.
Definitely.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
We'll
are. I thought that
see.
was a well played game as
Hmm.
things could go. Sad deception only triggered twice.
Did you
I mean,
intentionally
I
play
think
around
that's more than
Deception,
what it's.
Pumpkin?
Um, I don't know. I think that was honestly the most that Deception has been played for me in this competitive.
Did you intentionally play around Deception, Pumpkin? All right.
No, he did not. By the way, he says, thanks, kinda surprised. Jafar usually sweeps Gothel.
Yeah.
He says no most of the time.
Yeah, we can read that.
Oh, I know. It's fun to get audio though too for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
So your
I
board
was
is
really
nice.
hoping that I was going to be able to bait, but I knew I wasn't.
yeah. Perhaps that's one of the tricks with Jafar is similar to a lot of those earlier villains. Is it's seems like a good thing to try and keep his board clear. So my thought is perhaps if you had hypnotized instead of the genie, prioritized hypnotizing Aladdin, so you gain that territory and be able to play with cards more there, or
I
hypnotize the
almost
boo.
thought about that. I almost thought about that because of Aladdin had my snake staff.
Hmm.
So I thought about it.
That's fair. I don't know. It's hard to speculate because that one was more close and it could have been up to a matter of what you thought at the moment. So it's not as easy as a thought process and something to maybe think about for trying in the future, I guess. A thought.
Yeah. I also don't do a whole lot of 1v1s. I play more big games. I like having the fate token revolving around. So
That is an
it's an
interesting mechanic that's in most villainous games that doesn't come to 1v1.
uh,
Could be an interesting uh could be an interesting a rule we could add maybe where the fate token transfers and in order for it to transfer it either has to be one turn or the other player fates you. So if the other player wants a
yeah.
fate ward they can, but if they don't then it's every other turn you're forced to fate.
I think it would also be interesting to do competitives with like 3 or 4 people, but I don't know how that would work out.
Um it'd be possible. It'd just be how do you put it? You'd have to factor in more time, and it
For
would
sure.
definitely. It, the trick is it becomes a little harder if, like, for example, all the players just start fading. Even if you have the
One
fate token going
person.
around, if they all start going for the one, all suddenly perhaps what would in a 1v1 been the strongest villain just per nature of how strong they are, might also be extremely weak because they don't even get a chance to do anything. Because once you
Yeah.
get to 3 players, the fate token slows fates down on average. If everyone's just because on average you can only fate 2/3 of the time a player. When it gets to 4, that's when y'all suddenly technically the fate token could never be on you again,
Yeah.
which is interesting. It would be interesting is if we had a massive one where we play every villain and it's a free for all.
That would be
Yeah,
very
if you have
interesting.
5 years to spare.
Well, you could
I
get it
mean,
done in about
uh,
8 hours, I think.
No, I think
I
we
mean, I
will do more than that.
dedicated more than enough time to Villainous. Why not do a, you know, 20-something player game?
The only problem I think would just be everyone being able to coordinate their time.
You think that's the
Yeah,
only
that would be
problem?
that
Oh,
would be a big problem for sure.
I was able to accomplish it once, but that was with uh me and another brother running all the villains, and that was before the last few sets, so it was like 18 villains at the time,
Christ.
Yeah.
and we got it done in
Yeah.
2 hours. Um,
Uh-huh.
so what really comes down to is the players at the very end all suddenly have so much starting power. If they get anywhere lucky, they can basically win out of nowhere. Technically, if
Yeah.
Phildis gets old enough and gets to somewhere around 39 players, technically, if Prince John's one of the last villains, he could win without having played a single card.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't see Villainous ending anytime soon, but that's just me. I don't want it to end.
well, that's fair. The advantage of Villainous over some other things is when you make a new set, technically it's just another product on the market. You,
There's
it's got
that,
a,
and I don't see Disney stopping making anything with villains anytime soon. So you can just keep going for eternity if you wanted
Well,
to.
it's also like seems like it's being made in some way similar to Magic, where if they really decide to, they could be like, I'm not gonna make this box of villains anymore, and I'll just make the new one. So it saves money in terms of production, and at the same time you can get new ones out there.
Yeah. I mean, I own every box, so I always buy it generally the day it comes out.
And that's fair.
So,
And
so now I
just
know I can pre-order Sugar and Spite whenever it's ready.
right. And that new Star Wars one. Haven't heard about a Marvel one yet.
No, I
No, I
don't
don't
think
think
they
we're
have.
getting Marvel this year.
It's a bit of a shame. Marvel has even more villains than Disney.
It does?
Well, yeah,
Let's
considering
see.
you could pick
Oh,
anything
you
from
mean like the
anyone's world title.
franchise?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you okay? You mean the franchise? I was like, I wasn't aware they had more villains than villains yet. I think personally, I think it'd be cool if Disney takes a hint from the anime Villainous and they start making their own anime Villainous.
Not really interested in that.
I personally don't like anime Villainous. I don't like the showdown aspect.
Ah, I guess I haven't really ever played it. I guess I've just looked at the rules and I guess I don't know enough about it. But I like the concept of you're playing the character rather than playing a character that looks over something. But I don't know. I feel like the different styles have their merits. Star Wars, I just complain
Yeah.
about their extra resource and play a card method for ambition. Ooh, someone fired the cannon.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Firing both villains and
Right, I'm going to end the recording here.